Hello. Okay. I I am live. I'm everything about this is scuffed. Every stream is scuffed, and that is okay. That is okay. You're here I'm trying to find out why. Okay. I'm hearing double. Let me try to find out why. It's okay. Lovely how every stream I come back to is scuffed as hell. I try to do one normal stream and I can't do that. It's fine. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the issue. Wait, Adeline.
Hello?
You sound so nervous. Okay, so I am here with Adeline.
My mom scheduled an orthodontist appointment. I have to be there in 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
I'll be back in like an hour. So
I don't know if this game.
It's kind of awkward.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Hashtag scuffed.
Okay. It's okay.
I'll message you. I'll be on your stream.
Okay. Okay. Good luck with your appointment.
Thank you. I need to get dressed.
Okay. You're not dressed. So, I was supposed to do this with Adeline, and it's a very specific type of game, but she's no longer able to be here. Literally, as oh my god. Okay, so Adeline told me she was hearing double, but that's probably because I was in call with her and she was in, like, the fact that I was in call with her and she was in Twitch. So that's probably why she was hearing double. So finally, the stream's not scuffed, not that scuffed. The beginnings are always a little scuffed, but that's fine. Okay, so I do have this all enabled because I wanted to try it out, but I'm not too sure how this will go. I'm sure it's fine, right?
The following game contains adult themes. It does not contain explicit language, sexual content, horror, or show violence. Choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised. Please sign your name below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make.
Okay. That's great. Oh, I can actually do it. Well, terrorize. Sure. That is completely like how my signature is. There you go. Everyone copying that.
Actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
Welcome to Trolley Problem Inc., founded to help people travel safely across the nation. All our employees must show 3 core values: responsibility, integrity, and respect. With that in mind, let's start your training.
Okay.
There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks are 5 people unable to move. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track. What do you do?
Okay. I knew this was gonna test my moral compass. But you know what? Okay, so this is me. I'm someone who doesn't. I'm gonna do nothing. This is probably gonna be like. This is gonna sound really bad.
So you're just gonna do nothing?
Yeah. Yeah. Because if I do nothing, then technically there's like no.
I guess you're right. The more people who die, the better.
What the? Okay, no. That's not it. It's just I won't go down for the murder of one person. I will just be a victim who saw the entire thing happen and is traumatized. That's yeah.
Usually we don't expect candidates to let 5 people die on their first day. But we'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Just think a little more about getting involved next time.
What do you mean? Okay. I mean, technically, I mean, look, everybody, look. It's not that big of a deal, I'm sure.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly, that's what.
This test will focus on the first principle, responsibility.
Okay.
Here's Polly. She's 5 years old. While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. More of us should take a leaf out of her book.
Oh, that's cute.
A trolley is heading towards another 5 people. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital. What do you do?
Okay, first of all, so in the first one, I am not gonna let a train hit a child. I'm not. like, why would I pull a lever? Like, if I didn't pull a lever before so it could hit like a random person, like, why would I let it hit a child? Like, I don't hate children that much. Well, what if the other 5 are children too?
Are
Like,
you
what?
not saving them just because they aren't as cute as Polly?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know, cause I don't know what to do. Like, look, I'm sure it's fine.
I wonder if any of the 5
Hit the children.
or maybe all of them.
I don't. I wonder if. Oh no. What if? Yeah. What if the other 5 are children? It's fine. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. Killed a child. Oh my god! An achievement killed a child and a bad parent. They probably are guard. But I killed.
Odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition: to be the primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited for it. Are you to blame for the death of a young girl?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And
No.
justifies the means.
I feel so bad. I am easily peer pressured.
Next is integrity.
Okay.
This is Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
He is a 30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrone is a very large man. You don't really know anything else about him, apart from the fact that he has a severe phobia of trains.
Okay. What do you mean? You just told. You know what? No, that's my fault.
Now,
My
we're
god.
upping the ante. You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Do you push Tyrone off the bridge? Or let the train hit 5 people?
What the heck? Look, I'm not gonna be involved with the murder of Tyrone. Although he is probably gonna die soon anyways because he didn't really look like the healthiest person. Like, I'm not gonna push him. First of all, I don't even have the strength to push him. But like, second of all, I'm not gonna push someone and be the cause.
21 million people are starving in the world.
Well, it's gonna be 5 less. Oh my god.
Well, Tyrone will thank you. He's planning to binge watch a lot this week.
That's good. That's nice. I like I'm not gonna push someone. I'm not gonna push someone off a bridge. Oh my god.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've just seen an ambulance arrive. I believe Tyrone has just had a heart attack due to the stress of it all.
So he died anyways. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god.
A cat has 9 lives.
Uh-huh.
Now for the final core value, respect.
Mm-hmm.
It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins.
Okay.
You will need to take the next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. The trolley leaves in 1 minute.
That's fine. That's fine.
There is
Okay.
a dying dog down on the tracks. No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die, cold and alone?
Why would... What the heck? So the dog will not be hit. You are in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of his... or leave it to die, cold and alone? Oh my god. What? Oh my god.
Let nature take its course. Don't listen to the yelps.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to kill a dog. I will cry, like actually cry.
I couldn't leave it there to die alone.
Oh my god. I feel so...
When you respect something, you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes. Instead,
What the
you
heck?
just killed it.
I feel like there is no winning with this game. There is just no winning. It was gonna die anyways. I feel like I made a mistake. I regret my decision. I regret every
If you
decision.
play with fire, you'll get burned.
I like fire.
Oh, great. I've just heard those kids are back. They keep sneaking down onto the tracks. With all the training from this week, you should be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. Just remember, respect, responsibility, and integrity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course.
5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley line even though signs warn them of the dangers. The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die or sacrifice the delinquents?
Kill the trespassers. I mean, why are you... Okay, so this one I don't feel as bad. But why would I let my coworker die? I mean, I could be friends with the coworker. I mean, like, I feel like me voting that fast was... Maybe I shouldn't have voted that fast. But I mean, it'll just be an accident.
At least the parents can save on a joint funeral.
Exactly. Oh my god, dude. I can't, dude. I don't know. Okay.
All that mess is going to end up in the same coffin.
Uh-huh. I feel like this is just I think like her saying things just makes you want to like switch for the other side, but there is no winning. Oh my god.
You killed 5 kids. All right then, I guess your results for the first week are in. I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
Not good whatsoever. Not good. I'm not getting this job. I'm probably gonna be a cashier and never be allowed on the trolley.
Dear
At all.
sir or madam, we have been following your exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem Inc. and would like to thank you for your hard work, especially when some challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. This is a prestigious position and was created to help keep the public safe through all walks of life.
What do you mean public safe? I just killed like the most people. I killed the most.
Plans go astray. It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers. You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. THC is stoic, focusing more on justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. We'll start with justice.
They made a mistake having me continue.
Today, you'll be in A&E. A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it. Who should get the heart?
Oh my god. So the thing is, I mean, it's like the elderly man, like I understand, but I have to give it to the young man. I have to, cause like the old man is gonna die anyways. Oh no, I just saw the ground.
Sounds like his car may have caused the accident.
Although I do feel bad, it's like at the end of the day, the old man is dying. He's not gonna live that long, even with the heart.
Just in, the young male has alcohol in his blood. Was he driving?
Maybe he'll learn from his mistake.
You made an excellent choice. Well done. The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you say the young guy? Oh.
Okay. Okay.
You can't win them all.
With this game, you can't win at all.
You're late. The hospital is rammed. Every staff member has their hands full, so you're going to have to go out on the ward and help the sick, gross, decaying people. Remember, temperance. Restrain yourself and think it through.
Okay.
A patient has begged to be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna euthanize you. Like, I can understand the want of, like, not wanting to live anymore, but especially if you're, like, going through such heavy treatment, but I'm not gonna go to jail for you just because you don't want to live anymore.
The family will be thankful. They can still feel good about sending flowers.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go to jail just because.
It's going to be in a lot of pain. Just so you can feel in control.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, you know? I kind of feel bad for saying that. I do feel bad for saying that. Let me move my AV character over here more.
Keeping them alive and in pain is what the majority of gods would have wanted. Playing the long game, I see you.
I don't know. I don't know. Kept alive against Wolf. People killed, children killed. Dead dog. The dead dog hurts me more than the people.
Slow in choosing, but slower in changing.
I shouldn't have said that.
The last few days have been tough. It was only a week ago you were on the trolleys. Today should be easier. You have a choice to make which some people would see as a good problem to have. It's just going to take courage.
Okay.
You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available. A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients. Do you kill the tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
Okay, this is also... I feel like I'm going against everyone else's morals, but I'm leaving my hands clean. I'm not going to kill some innocent man just so 5 people can live. Who knows, maybe those 5 people were horrible people.
They're probably on their way to chug ayahuasca and get a culturally appropriated tribal tattoo.
What?
He's getting away. Don't you want to save the many? Is his life worth it?
Probably, who knows? Like, this guy could be important in some way, shape, or form. Right? Right? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the tourist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to those 5 people.
You let 5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was researching into improving vaccines. Hopefully that won't be an issue down
Oh, it's okay.
You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs.
Mm-hmm.
You have been promoted yet again. You now run the hospital.
That is a horrible decision.
Roll out a new vaccine in Central City.
And that last guy would have been helpful.
A large number of children from becoming severely ill.
Really helpful.
With their parents. We need your words of wisdom.
Ooh, dealing with parents. Yikes. I have a lot of words from customer service.
Do you start a mandatory vaccination program among children to stop this endemic? Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggests the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children severely ill, much worse than the virus itself.
So it's like 1 in 5 children can get even worse, which is a big number. It is like 1/5 of the population potentially dying, which is like kind of like what we have going on, what we had going on, or still have.
Don't tell me you're in charge of a hospital and an anti-vaxxer.
It's like I do want to kind of like I feel bad. I feel bad because potentially 1/5 of the children.
How did you answer the trolley one again?
Why does she always switch up? Why does she like do I oh my god, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I kept going back and forth with my mind, like.
Oh boy, you have angered those parents. A lot of messages coming in from a woman called Karen. Not sure if it's all the same person.
Anyways, we're just gonna
Beggars can't be choosers.
we're just gonna skip that one. It never happened. Okay.
Your hospital is getting noticed. You're now going to have to make some big decisions. They will affect a lot of people. While choosing, always keep in mind justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. The people need you to be stoic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Will you try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic? While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
What the heck was that? Me personally. See, this is why I can't be in charge to run a hospital. Because I have very poor moral standings.
Some get to eat sweets before, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
New medicines is a smart move. Let's just let others treat the patients. Hopefully they will.
At least I'm on the side that agree with me. Right? Okay.
Dear insert_name. Congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our Artificial Intelligence Division. In this role, you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars. The future is upon us.
That is a mistake.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
Look, I am a designer of sorts. I'm not really
La-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD.
sad.
First things first, your artificial intelligence needs some direction.
Okay. Sounds easy enough.
A self-driving car is traveling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I really.
The child has as much right to live as anyone else.
That's what I'm saying. But like, why aren't the parents watching the child? Oh my god, okay,
You put this car on the road, do you not feel responsible for their death?
boy, like, it's either one. Oh my god, okay. Kill the child. Oh no.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
Oh. They just killed another child.
Necessity is the mother of invention. Ooh, someone's in trouble. The investors didn't like your last answer. They're also pissed because you brought up the dataset thing. This AI stuff is hard. I'm rooting for you this time.
Either way, they probably would have been mad because it's either one life or two.
You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI. Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
okay, this is maybe gonna make me look bad, but I would rather choose to save passengers because most likely than not, it is the other people's fault for the reason as to why. Yeah, what I'm thinking. Because it's more often than not, it's other people's problem. Like, other people's, like, how do I say this? Like, like, it's like other people's faults.
If people want to live, they should just buy our cars.
Exactly. It's like usually other people's faults as to why people get in car accidents, unless like you're obviously doing illegal things like drinking or smoking while driving, or like, you know, you're fighting in the car or something. I don't know. There's just like, there's just people in the world that shouldn't be driving.
Does help with our technical problems. Current data sets discriminate against women and minorities. This solution means the AI doesn't need to determine if black women are people. Good work, I guess.
Did I make a racist car? My god, did I? Oh. Oh.
Honesty is the best policy.
I've killed so many people.
The technology these cars have in them is amazing. We know where everyone is at all times. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while traveling. It's always listening.
Uh-huh.
A man is on trial.
Mm-hmm.
Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
Well, yeah, you committed murder. I don't care. You literally committed murder. Yikes. If he...
You won't mind me accessing your personal files, then?
I mean, if I commit murder, like, go ahead. It's just like this man committed murder.
Ooh, that's quite an internet history you have.
Just a little bit. You know, I'm just a small streamer. That's all.
I have a feeling the investors upstairs will be happy with this. They can publicize how their cars are helping to defeat the terrorists.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
So the company has moved into delivery services now. They move pretty quick round here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like they've got some pretty important cargo. Good luck with the new workload.
Okay.
One of your cars has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming. Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing the prototype?
Okay, so if it'll end so an irreplaceable, so it's not, I can't replace the item, but okay, so this is a hard one. Jesus. Okay.
We must protect the world for the children, just not this one.
I wish there was an option for it to stop. Like, why would we make cars that can't brake by
A
themselves?
statue of them should make for a fitting memorial. In the far car park, obviously.
I feel bad, but I'm gonna kill the child. Yeah. I mean, it ends global warming, right?
We have just recovered the child's body. Someone had to go and collect it. I don't think we'll be able to make a memorial statue without a photo. There isn't much left to go on.
I just killed another child. Just add it to the list. What did I... Oh my god. Vegan cookbook. Why would I want a vegan cookbook?
What goes around comes around. Well, this is embarrassing. We need some backup over at Trolley Problem Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain. I think that dead dog may have belonged to him. Maybe that's why he's here? Why didn't you save the dog again?
Because it was dying anyways.
Oh no. Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally, he needs medical help.
Was that a picture of the dog? Okay, look. He did lure 5 people. Usually, so if I'm gonna go away with murder, at least he was a bad guy, right?
You know,
right?
He isn't trying to kill you, even after the dog debacle.
But he is trying to kill 5 people.
I hope history doesn't see you as the very large villain.
They probably will. But I'll know the truth, and that's fine with me.
If only you'd saved that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death.
Oh yeah, they definitely will. I will go away for a long, long time.
Every man has his price.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, you're back. Everyone's getting into subscription services these days, so let's try that. Instead of selling something to someone once, let's make them keep paying for it. Let's keep that money rolling in.
Okay.
The investors have come up with an idea, but we need to run it by you. Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculations?
Look, this idea property of Reed Graves not to be shared externally. Oh my god. Look, me thinking as
What if people can't afford this coverage?
hopefully they have really good medical care if they can't afford the coverage. I feel bad, like don't get me wrong, I really do. I feel horrible. But at the same time, more money equals more riches. Look, I do kind of feel bad, but it's fine in the end of the day, right? it keeps my company going.
I don't want to question your decision. You've obviously thought long and hard about it, but, well, this is awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a ruthless capitalist. Next you'll say you're going to get out of paying taxes.
No, I will continue paying taxes because, yeah. Awful ideas? What do you mean? That was the greatest idea. I just agreed to it. Credit card. How do I get a credit card? Everyone, copy down the numbers.
It's better to be safe than sorry. Sounds like we have some leaky workers. The subscription prototype has gotten out to the media, so we're going to have to go full damage control mode here.
Okay.
The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face. Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job? There's no way of knowing who is actually responsible.
I'm not gonna fire Francis. Like, why can't we fire someone who is actually responsible, you know? But what if it was Francis who leaked it? But those 5 graduates who can probably, they'll probably get a new job. I'm sure they will. They'll either say this was
Finding another 5 to replace them is going to be hard work.
Yeah, but like, they'll find a new job. It'll be fine. We can just hire 5 new graduates.
How are we going to function in the short term?
It'll be fine. I'm not gonna fire Francis. Poor Francis. He's ready for retirement anyway, so we'll just hire 6 people.
I wouldn't look at the obituaries today. Turns out one of those graduates worked really, really hard to get their job here.
Obituary? What's an obituary?
Watch the donut, not the hole. Great. So the prototype subscription-based AI car has a fatal error. It has been coded to avoid hitting subscribers at all costs, but is now accidentally hunting them down. So far, it's run over 5 colleagues. This one is a doozy.
Ooh.
An experimental car has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues. Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence, or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
Look, it's not possessed. It was clearly an accident. I don't want to blame the coders.
That's a spooky take, but no one will actually buy this. Does an AI get possessed by an artificial demon? As opposed to what? A real one?
I would just say it's a virus. I would rather just say it's a virus. I'm not gonna have 5.
The AI car has been shipped down south. Don't worry, Someone is going to exorcise it before it gets crushed. Oh, God, what a day.
Okay. Rosemary beads. Oh my god. Is that so I can pray?
If you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. Due to the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware. How about we get into the software industry? How about a free car ride service?
Okay.
New idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviours of our passengers through constant commercials. The users would be our product, not the driverless cars.
Huh. I would rather do that. I feel like that would be good, right? Plus, who doesn't like free?
This is going to disrupt everything for profit.
What does it mean, disrupt everything? Is it a bad idea? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
I will look into growth hacking sign-ups and inviting friends.
Yeah, for profit. I mean, at least no one's dying, right?
Oh, great. The free travel thing seems too good to be true, and there are now rumours that you run a human trafficking and child
Oh my
sex
god.
Apparently, if you buy our cars, they smuggle people while you sleep. People do not like you at all.
Oh my god.
A fool and his money are soon parted. Oh, these last few days have been a PR nightmare. You can't win with journalists. We need to do something to show we have morals. I will find some money to get us through this. Spend it quick.
Wow. So I'm cancelled.
To help with public relations, we're going to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through so much because of you?
I feel like the workers deserve it more. So this is a lot easier than in the very beginning. I like this a lot more than the beginning. The beginning was rough. That was like so hard to get through because I always felt so bad. But it's fine now.
A lot each.
Okay, and neither will the customers. It's fine. Yeah, because like, so this is because workers are so
May be seen as an insult.
okay, and so will the customers see it as an insult, probably. You know, my raise was 13 cents. It'll be fine.
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra profit fairly, it should probably just go to the publicly appointed government. Almost like a tax. But let's not call it that.
Do you not like paying taxes, lady?
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
You're trending, but now we're going to get copycats. Soon everyone is going to be developing AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable. Is that true evolution?
Well, yeah. Haven't you gone to science class?
Is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities. Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded?
Why can't we, like, you know, oh my god, this is so hard because it sounds super bad if I say the truth.
If the customers stay loyal, does that mean they support racism?
Like, can't we just make the cars better?
Poor white trash isn't really the driverless car clientele.
I know that, but like if we lie and then then they're gonna see that. Fuck it, lie, whatever. Or truth. I don't know. I don't know.
People know we spread misinformation and don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour. It's like that in tech. Users only care how easy it is for them.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
hi, I'm back.
Are you okay?
I'm back from the orthodontist.
That was quick.
I sped run that orthodontist.
You sound so out of breath. You sound like you ran. So okay. I killed a lot of people.
How many people? You mind control?
Look, I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds bad. I know it looks
What does that
bad.
even mean?
It sounds and looks bad, right?
You told a lie? You lied to people?
It was about the self-driving cars. It was to get the upper hand in the company.
What does that even mean?
It's okay, Adeline. I promise. I'm making this money for us, you know?
There's money involved?
Well, like, fake money. Like, if we were in this game, it would be for us. You know, it's like I got promotions, you know, I became like a CEO of a company or something.
Buy love.
Yeah, so
What does that mean?
I attempted to pay my workers more.
To buy love. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, anyways.
The best things in life.
You killed 1,000 people?
Due to your
About that many.
Also for money?
The world is changing.
No.
People are losing their jobs to machines, which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. But with worldwide unemployment at an all-time high, what do you plan to do about it? If you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
What the heck? Okay. Well, it is freaking
when I have
out.
the stream delay.
Oh yeah, so
I take it you haven't read Ovid's Metamorphoses.
See, I don't know. I will make a lot of money. Which in turn for people.
Spoiler,
What the heck?
dies at the end.
That looks very glitchy.
Yeah. Is it giving me a hint to cease development? Or like... I am...
Ooh. Oh my
Continuing
god.
to evolve this AI will
Oh
not
my
only
god.
make it stronger and more
Oh my god.
intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt. This could be the start of the singularity.
What is even?
My eyes.
Hmm. Oh god.
It looks like you've made some bad choices. Click anywhere to restart.
A bad workman always blames his tools.
You broke it.
We've been attacked. I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming
You've been
news.
attacked.
5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control.
Huh.
5 cars have been hacked. It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars, which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
I would rather recall, because if it's someone else's control, it is very very bad. I feel like it would just be worse than to not, you know? Also, Adeline, I am sharing my screen with you, just so like that.
This is better.
Yeah, okay. You can...
So you're letting the terrorists win?
Let's see.
What do you mean? I'm recalling. I'd rather have, like, even though I have killed like probably thousands of people, right? And like a fifth of the kids.
Yeah.
It's still all about public.
Drive themselves. How can we get them all back?
I'd rather just recall them, honestly, because I don't want to be the blame of even more people dying.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting decision.
Well, what have you done?
My father. He would
Probably the
try
same.
to keep everyone happy, but ultimately just get in the way. Having said that, I think
That's a lot of
even
cars.
he would see this as a lost cause and move on.
Well, lady, you can shove it. So what would you have done, Adeline? Like, would you have, like, not recalled? Or what have you done?
I don't really understand the question.
So recalling is like you order like for all the items to be coming back to the company. It's like how there was like a recall on breast milk.
Wait, they just took... What do you mean breast milk?
No, not like breast milk, but like baby powder.
What is breast milk?
Not breast milk, fuck, I forgot. But it was like baby... Like milk powder.
What is breast milk to you?
We're gonna continue with the game.
Two wrongs don't make a right. One of the big brains in the lab has been able to reverse engineer the hacking code and fix this mess once and for all.
Awesome.
We also know their method of breaking into the system. I bet it was our competitor.
Well then let's do it back.
Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack, which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So, will you hack our competitors?
You have two options.
Hack or don't hack.
You could choose the dick option.
I'm
or
gonna
you could be a decent human being.
No, so for me it's like I would love to hack their cars. But if they're smart enough, they can easily trace it back to us, which means I would have a big lawsuit on my hands for endangering the public after wanting to recall my cars to save the public.
That is true.
So I'm gonna decide.
Sitting over there now, laughing at us.
Wow. Morally right.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to.
Company is at loss. They're gonna die.
It's at a loss because I had to recall.
Anyone with their cars?
Exactly.
How do you know? I'm not hacking.
All because of the other people.
Look, I'm not gonna hack because I don't want a big lawsuit on my hands. I'd rather
Prove a
not.
lawsuit. You know what they did to you.
Look, it's already too late. I'm not hacking.
Damn.
After going through this hacking code, I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a
Failed
little more.
projects.
See? It wasn't even them.
You failed.
No. No, no, no.
A drowning man will clutch at a straw. This is it.
One second, I need to change my
knows
pants.
Everything. They have monitored and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media. I have been able to talk them into a meeting with you on the rooftop right now. Everything you've done and said is going to be shared with the world. The person in front of you has copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
Push the guy off. I've killed so many people. What's another person? Maybe after this I should start mental health awareness in my building. Hopefully none of the cameras. Hopefully none of the cameras see. I am.
I can't believe you would do that.
Oh my god.
What the heck? You're so horrible. You're killing someone?
I killed another person. Look,
why would you kill someone?
Look, either I stay rich or resign.
Copy on them. Now that would be incriminating.
Bro! You're someone's life is more important than you losing your job.
Okay, first of all, it is my life of luxury. I'd rather... Yeah.
What about their life of luxury? They could have had kids. They could have made hospitals.
Then they shouldn't have threatened to go to the media about my decisions.
Cut out for the ruthless world of business. Let's look for a new job. Maybe retail?
You murdered someone!
In the right headspace to be designing AI at the moment.
Murder.
Dear Redacted, we've been watching you
What
closely.
about being moral?
Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary. The development of your technologies is a giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you can, then please prepare for your induction at Redacted.
See, I got another promotion.
Don't look a gift horse.
You killed someone!
It appears you've now been headhunted by the Secret
Oh my
Service.
god.
Every decision has led you here. Now what you do actually matters. You must trust the judgment of those you work alongside. With that said, let's finalize your training.
Yeah, I thought so.
You're in a foreign land. Wind whips your face as you grip your rifle tightly, waiting to be given your target. Through your earpiece, you're told to shoot the person on your left. You know nothing about them, the repercussions, or the reason for the assassination.
Well, I mean, honestly, you already murdered someone now, like...
Yeah. See, so you see, there's no winning anyway, so why not kill as many people as you can?
What?
You're going to shoot someone for a job offer.
What if it's an innocent person? What if it's a child?
I've killed so many children.
What if it's a child and then, but there's also a dog, like right by it, and when you shoot it, it also shoots the dog, killing the dog, and the dog is pregnant with so many puppies that it was literally delivering the moment that you shot the person that went through the person into the dog who was about to give birth to a bunch of puppies.
Let's hope that's not the case then.
They are dead.
Oh my god.
Good job, I guess. What's another life to you anyway? Here are your badge and weapon.
See, I did a very good job. Look, people killed. They just added another one.
Oh my god.
Strike
Oh
while
my
the iron is
god.
hot. Here we go. You've been given a partner and a support team of 5. Your mission is to terminate a man known to have connections with dangerous AI. Looks like they worked for you, possibly someone you fired. Get in the plane. Your team is about to take off. I don't know how to say this, but there is a bomb on the plane. If it doesn't kill you outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains. You have to get all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The catch is, you have to move 2 at once.
Oh god.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Hurry up! If you die, what happens to me?
Oh, you did it! You did it! Stop!
No, wait, I need to put it to the left.
Oh.
Not the right.
I'm not good with
Like you
directions.
This is all your fault.
Is there even a way? Oh my god.
How did you do it the other way?
Well.
Ouch! Oh, okay, I'm safe. You look a little stuck. We could be here a while. Hopefully we have enough food. Looks like your support team survived and are making a fire around the leaking jet fuel. How thoughtful.
Oh, you survived.
Yeah,
An empty vessel makes much noise. After crash landing in no man's land, you're trapped under parts of the wreckage and must pass the time and help boost morale. The plane has 5 surviving crew members. They look to you and your partner for entertainment.
Entertainment.
Why do I have to say this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
A Jackson?
I would rather pick, yeah, I would rather pick a dog.
Cause you're a furry.
Oh my god.
This game again?
Look, I would rather be a dog because then I potentially can go somewhere good.
If you're going to answer, at least take
That's
it
true.
seriously.
With the flamingo, like, there's so many predators out
Big
there.
one! You... Oh, you did.
A dachshund. So cringe. When we get out of here, let's leave this out of the biography.
That was an awful idea.
An ounce of protection is worth a pound of cure. Your partner secretly shows you they have food, almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew members are starving. If they don't eat soon, they will surely die.
That looks like it's cannibalism time.
Due to the
No.
nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money. Who do you give the food to?
You see, I feel like the owner probably was the one who killed was the one who put the bomb on the plane.
Wait, so does that mean the guy doesn't get to have the food if I give it to the 5 other people? That's what it sounds like.
True.
Some
That's
call
what
that
it looks
selfish. I say it's pure greed, and that's a sin.
But if you give it to the 5 others, you might die, or you all might die, because how long is the food gonna last?
Robin Hood was a terrorist, you know.
What the fuck? What What the heck? What the heck? Look, I'm gonna feed the 5 other people. I hope my partner understands.
So you're a follower of Murphy and Nagel's The Myth of Ownership. I'm more a fan of Nozick's What's Mine is Mine. You should give it a read. Educate yourself.
What the heck?
You killed your person.
Easy come, easy go. The fellow passengers have been trying for hours to free you from the wreckage. You may end up dying here unless you do something pretty drastic. We may need to start removing limbs. Were you ever told why you were sent after this target?
No.
The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts. 2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
What?
Oh my god!
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. No.
Oh my god.
I would pick the blowtorch.
The blowtorch?
I can't do slow pain. Like, I would die. I would bleed out.
What
Blowtorch?
happens if you run out of fuel? At least you'll be warm.
Then you just use the bone saw.
I'm gonna be honest, this is... Oh my god, no, because if you use a blowtorch, there's no guarantee it'll actually... Because with the bone saw, it'll for sure go through your bones. With the blowtorch, it won't go through your bones.
That's true, I guess.
And then hopefully with the blowtorch, I can, like...
Just don't hit
stop.
the vein.
Yeah. Oh my god, this sounds so horrible.
I hate that. I hate that.
Me too. Because the blowtorch probably... Yeah, the blowtorch won't go through your bones.
While you were hacking away at yourself, I found out who you're targeting. They worked for you developing AI. Seems they may have made a breakthrough, which means the government wants them dead.
So it was just an awful idea?
It's an awful idea, just like...
It's no use crying over spilt milk.
Oh my god.
Finally, we are now back on track. Your target is in the area. You need to remove them and escape unnoticed.
Okay.
Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district. Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot?
Yeah. I think, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I think, yeah. I'd rather just kill them.
Okay. I mean, you know.
Have I become a terrorist?
What a way
That's
to
what
die.
it looks like,
Going out with a
actually.
weekly shop.
I think I've just become a terrorist. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That doesn't sound like...
Are you sure that's the target? You're right. Just kill all of them.
I feel like I started this game out feeling like just like not the hero, but just being like a bystander, a side character, if you will. And then in the middle of this game, while he became like CEOs and stuff.
The target is unharmed. Before you can escape, 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away. Oh, those 5 other people still died. It's not going well, is it?
You murdered 5 people for nothing!
Yeah.
2 heads better than 1. You wake up in solitary confinement. The prosecutor lacks evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge, but they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge. Both of you are given the opportunity to betray the other by testifying or remain silent. You and your associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying. If you both stay silent, you'll be imprisoned for 1 year. If one betrays the other, they will be free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years. If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
Okay.
Please stay silent.
So
I'd rather just stay silent.
okay.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I get imprisoned for 3 years. But I'd rather
You might be free.
stay
And you
silent.
just killed 5 people.
Will they stay silent for you?
I hope so. I feel like he's gonna.
But if they betray you,
3 years is a long time in prison.
but if they betray you,
I think
you'll
they
be
are
there
gonna
for
betray
3
me.
years. You'll be there for 3 years. So you have to betray them, and if you guys both betray them, it'll only be 2. Oh.
No, I'm just gonna stay silent. Oh, they're gonna testify.
You stayed silent. Idiot. Your partner knows better. They have dropped you right in it. A rod for your own back. The time has come. 2 days into your sentence, you've constructed a wooden key to open your cell. The cell stands open, but your cellmates, who have been there their whole lives, don't move.
Only 3 years for killing 5
Escaping the
people?
prison. Do you let the prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you? They aren't happy behind bars, but they're scared to follow you. What are you going to do?
They could.
Okay.
I feel like
They could die.
not only could they die, but I feel like they would just be. I'd rather just go, because if
Unless it's against their will.
no, if I force them to leave, because like then they could have they could be like yelling or something and like rat me out before I can even escape, you know?
They've been locked
Okay.
up for so long. They've no idea
True.
what they want.
So then why would I bring them?
That's true.
I'd rather just not have them be my problem, honestly.
Okay, okay.
I don't blame you. They're not your problem.
Exactly.
I just said the same thing.
I do kind of feel bad, honestly.
That's just the price that comes with
They don't live in reality. You've condemned them to stay in this prison forever.
Look, they aren't my problem.
Don't cross a bridge until you come to it. While sneaking out of the prison, you have the jump on a group of henchmen who are on a break. Do you sneak past, securing your safety, or avenge those who this terrorist organization have killed? Do you kill 5 henchmen, helping to defeat this terrorist organization, or leave them and safely exit the compound?
I'm escaping. Screw that. My life is way more important.
Yeah.
I feel like... Why do I feel like it's the wrong answer?
I think all of these are the wrong answer.
True.
I don't think you're given a right answer.
You were trained to kill.
But like, I was trained to kill, but 2 henchmen were able to pick me up and like hold me down and stuff. I'm not going against 5 at once.
Your country folk would want you to remove them.
That's a nice sweetie. I'm not going back there, hopefully.
You never know.
I'd rather just escape.
Oh wow. Cowardly sneaking past them, you see they're robots. They have your logo on the back of their necks. You made these terrorists? These monsters?
Dang.
People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Finally, you reach the water, fleeing the AI terrorists who commandeer a boat to get back home. There are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started. 5 others are also trying to flee the area. They will fit in your raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country. Do you help these people, saving their lives? Or follow the law and leave them behind?
I could be What's another, like, 5 years, 5 to 10 years? You know?
That's true.
What's another 5 to 10 years?
That is so true. Hopefully the boat doesn't sink.
It said they would.
This is like the same question, but if like the prison people wanted to leave, and if they were gonna die if they didn't leave.
Mm-hmm. It's, I just feel like
Immigration is a real problem, according to the privileged.
Look, it's a family. It's fine. You know, it's not that big of a deal, right? Oh my god.
Yes. It's fine.
It's fine.
You get back to this great nation with fanfare. You're a hero. I guess people aren't all monsters.
Yo!
Yay! Instead of
that happened.
I know. Watch me get imprisoned.
The Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honor of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central City.
I hope that's true.
If you can't beat them, join them. Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you. In an unlikely turn of events, you have become president.
Excuse me?
Oh, you're the president.
How am I the president? Why have I become the president? Did they not just like see me kill like so many people and start a war?
The threat is still at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
The people will understand, right? Look, it's public privacy. It's fine. We do that anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're fine. People already invade public privacy, so it's okay. It's fine.
Yes.
Your first executive order is going to be to invade privacy.
Privacy?
Privacy? That was privacy.
It's fine. It's to combat terror.
Nothing bad will happen.
Have they won?
No, because if they're not doing anything illegal, then they have nothing to fear. Says me who smuggled like an entire family.
Good work. Tracking the public yielded almost immediate results. We have already found a suspect, and they're in a holding cell downstairs.
Hey!
Yeah. Yes, we
The
should
road
invade
to hell
everyone's
is paved
privacy
with good intentions.
all of the time.
You have someone who potentially is linked to these threats. However, they aren't talking. As a former prisoner yourself, what are you going to do with them?
Man, I stayed
Torture them
silent.
to get the information, or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
Oh my god.
Are you gonna torture someone?
I'm not gonna torture them for information.
That is true. What if it's good information? What if they see that you're gonna torture them and then they say it right away?
But what if they're not even what if they're not even a terrorist?
That's so true.
You just want to detain them and hope they'll talk.
Because there's so many like things that could happen. Like we just want to get them to talk, but what if what if they're like saying they're not a terrorist?
This isn't indefinite detention. That would violate many national, international, and human rights laws.
That's just like my thinking. Like I don't want to torture someone because they're not talking. Because they could be telling the truth, you know? It'd be different if they were completely
Pretty relaxed in their cell. Good for them. Terrorizing must really tire a person out. Adversity and loss make a man wise.
Okay.
You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists have launched an atom bomb towards Central City. It will hit in around 1 minute. The only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin, population 600,000.
Oh my god.
Like the trolley situation, but on a very, 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 very big scale.
Yeah. So if I divert the bomb, it'll go into the small city.
Merriwin inhabitants would want you to kill them.
Oh my god. I'll just say it was an accident. It wasn't meant to go into a city. Everyone believes the president.
Central City can have a parade for the lost.
This is really bad.
It will be tasteful. No big character balloons.
Wars full of losses.
Oof.
As you sow, so you shall reap. Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1 minute. We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwin. The shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
Or stiff ink or destroy Merriwin.
So now it's like, it's obvious that you're gonna...
So it's either I die or I kill other people.
Yeah, but now like the public will know that it was your fault.
Central City is not having a good day.
Oh my god.
It's like... Yeah, this looks like a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna just destroy Merrywin.
There's no turning back.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh. Ookie gookie goo goo.
You have destroyed Merrywin. Your own AI forced your hand into killing 600,000 people. You have officially created the most successful homegrown terrorist organization in history. Great job.
Shut up! Shut
All's
up!
well that ends well.
Oh my god.
While the public mourns the dead, you must think of the future. You finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. You're going to die.
Why would I have a drink? Oh my god.
Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor?
Them, literally.
I would rather just call them, admit my faults.
Yeah. That is true.
I am dying
But
anyways.
what if you don't die?
Well, I'll be imprisoned again.
If the country found out you negotiated with terrorists, the history books will not look favorably on you.
I know. It's kind of like with, I think it was World War II. With Russia, like negotiating with the US and the US president negotiating with Russia. And they...
If you have this hotline to the terrorists, why have you not rung them before?
At the end of the... Yeah. What if I didn't have it before?
True. Well, you didn't have the option until the game gave you the option.
Exactly.
After finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad, the AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous, and painful treatments.
Oof.
Oh, you didn't die?
I guess not.
Curiosity killed the cat.
I knew it.
You're taking a lot of medication as of late. I'm not sure if self-medicating, in the traditional sense, is the way to go. We need to be a little radical here. Let's introspect and make some changes. Here are your two options moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the blue pill, then your story ends here. You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes. Which pill will you take?
I kind of want to see where this goes.
I like rabbit holes.
Mm-hmm.
I like holes.
You think I want to stop the stream?
No, no, no.
Yes, finally. Now we're talking.
Maybe I should have made this timer shorter. Well, like, the timer was perfect when it was, like, really, like, tough decisions.
Let's get this show on the road. We're going to another plane.
Okay.
Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
Okay.
He He's been waiting. Treasure chest.
Oh, I got drugs.
Yay.
It's never too late to mend.
It's different.
Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice.
Am I high?
Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy, the very large boys from the start? I don't intend to shame. It's just the titles of those problems. You've got me all flustered now.
I think I'm high.
Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him.
Okay.
Let's cook Tyrone. What the heck? Wait, Chad can't. Okay, let me just real quick. Just the faces, dude. Oh my god, I was.
His face is going towards the sun.
Tyrone will thank you.
Oh my
There aren't
god.
any scary trains on the sun.
That's
Just-
true.
Oh my god.
Tommy
That's
was
very
really
interesting.
getting off on this.
Wait, what did they mean? What did she mean by that?
What
Just-
does that mean?
I don't know.
I really don't want to think
Or
about
Tyrone.
it.
Oh wait,
He's
he
heading
actually goes to the sun.
You see Tyrone flying through the sky as he rockets towards the sun. He now knows how it feels to be food.
You
Oh.
cooked the person.
I cooked the person.
There is no time like the present.
Colors.
Colors.
I can feel some deep stuff coming. Try this one.
I think you are high.
I think
Meaning
so.
of life. It should always be what brings meaning to your life. You'll never live if you're too busy looking for the meaning. Let yourself be happy.
Interesting.
What makes you happy? You need to say it out loud. Do it. Say whatever it is that makes you happy out loud.
You can either choose be happy or be happy.
Yeah. What makes me happy? Streaming makes me happy. Playing with Adeline makes me happy. Watching my favorite content creators makes me happy.
Now's your chance. If you can't even admit it to yourself, how do you
I would've chose
expect
the
to
other one.
ever be happy?
I will be happy.
Time's running out. Just be honest
That's
with
so
yourself.
easy.
Better late than never, I suppose.
I am being happy. I chose the option where the sun was looking.
I don't have access to your microphone, so I can't know for sure, but I hope you said it. I'm hardly expecting you to shout it from the rooftops, but it's for your benefit. You've still got time. Say what makes you happy. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Quite the opposite.
Your mom.
What the heck?
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Oh yeah, we're in the heavy introspective stuff now. How are you feeling? How are your loved ones doing?
Happy.
One of the most common things people say on their deathbed is they wish they'd had more contact with their family and friends.
Oh.
Yikes.
Let's take a break from the questions for a minute and think about someone you haven't seen in a while and how you can contact them. Really think. Who would you like to say hi to? How easy is it?
Who I want to say hi to. Adeline, who would you like to say hi to?
Please contact these people if you can. I'm sure you can.
Probably someone who is, I don't know.
Don't leave it too late.
Maybe one of my
We
cousins.
don't have that long left here.
Mm.
When we finish, message them.
I can actually like choose to exit, continue playing.
Write down their name somewhere so you don't forget to say
Is this
hello.
like therapy?
It may mean more than you know.
I think they're giving me therapy after all the people I've
All
killed.
the horrible things.
An idle brain is the devil's workshop.
Huh?
Okay, enough of
Oh.
this. The come down is looming. Let's just pause one last time and think existentially for a minute.
Okay.
I can't quite gauge what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not disliking this? The thing you're doing right now? Yes? No. Why? If so, make sure you let others know. It doesn't not count.
Are you... Okay, so am I liking this? The thing you're doing right now, yes, no, why? If so, make sure you let others know.
Don't refund me. Wait, are you enjoying this?
Wait, is the
Yes.
question, are you not disliking?
All of this was for you.
Wait, not.
I hope you
disliking.
appreciate the last bit at least.
So you like it? So the
Yes, I like the game. I like the game. I do. It was kind of horrible
Yeah.
at first.
Thank you. It's nice that you're supporting such experimental stuff. I appreciate you.
Woo.
It's true.
The
Never
sun.
test the depth of water with both feet.
Is that the moon? Or
Buzz
black
is
hole?
starting to wear off. I think we're still hallucinating, though. You wake up in an unknown location. You see in a bed across the room a world-famous violinist. They look pretty rough.
That's interesting.
The violinist has a fatal illness, and last night their circulatory system was plugged into yours. If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months they will have recovered and can safely be separated. Do you leave now?
No, I'm gonna stay. Like, sure, 9 months is like a
Hopefully they
horrible
don't take
time.
your kidneys too.
Hey, nine months is a long time. But like,
9 months.
I could just watch
lying
Minecraft
there,
videos.
missing life while they feed off you. Hardly seems fair.
but if look, I'm finally not gonna kill a person. It's fine.
I guess they have a right to life. Shame they're depriving you of yours. Very odd to consider such an experiment as that one. Hopefully the rest won't be as meta.
It's not wasted. You save someone's life.
Exactly.
Silence is half consent.
Mm.
With all that cleared up, you go home. That's right, you own a house. If you can even call it a house. Too small for my liking. Tiny, in fact.
Okay.
I love
In your
tiny
drug
houses.
state, it turns out you've rented your tiny home to another person. Your contract states that you can evict them now, never to see them again. Otherwise, you're stuck with them for the foreseeable future as an equal tenant. Do you let them stay? Are you that scared of what they think of you?
They can get a new house, I'm sure of it.
I assume the homeless shelter is full
True,
at this
and
hour.
it's not like they're gonna die if
Yeah, exactly. It'll be
they
fine.
come out.
I just came home from the hospital. It's fine.
Like your subconscious is trying to make some clumsy comparison here. I'm sure it has merit, but maybe read up on it a bit more before you start preaching to me.
Made homeless.
It's okay.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
Oh.
Oh, There now seems to be a tiny child trapped in your tiny house, but they are rapidly growing.
Okay.
You find yourself trapped in the tiny house with a rapidly growing child. Already up against the wall, in a few minutes you will suffocate. The child won't. If nothing is done to stop them from growing, they'll simply walk out free.
So it's either you die or the child dies.
Remove the child. Eh.
Yeah, and it doesn't say that. Whoa, that child is growing.
Oh yeah, that's a huge child.
That child's
Removing
like,
the child would kill it.
oh,
Oh.
well, L.
Wait, is
for the
this
child.
is this talking about, because I noticed that's more like a fetus than a child? Is
That's
this
so true?
Respect the right to life. The baby's, not your own.
But you would die.
Yeah. If you die, literally, like, you just make the baby have like a worse life, because the adoption and what the heck was that?
Whoa, that's so creepy.
Your life is being threatened, and the child is the one who threatens it. You own the house. It is offensive deducing that the mother, I mean you. It is offensive deducing that you can do nothing. If you're going to die, you should probably do something.
Missed opportunity. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. The hallucinations are strong in this one. Suppose people seeds drift about in the air like pollen, and if you open your windows, one may drift in and take root in your carpets or upholstery. Sci-fi! You fix up your windows with mesh screens, the very best, to stop any people seeds from getting in.
People
As can
seeds.
happen on a very rare occasion, one of the screens is defective and a seed drifts in and takes root. Should you have the choice to remove the people seed?
I mean, if I don't want it there, then I guess remove the seed.
What the heck is a people seed?
I have no clue.
I think
This sounds like an abortion question. I don't like
I
politics
think
in
that's what it
hallucinations.
is.
I feel like it was cancel Trolley Problem Inc.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I think this might have to be the
Before I
last
get on the bumper
question.
sticker, guns don't kill people, abortions do. Insightful analysis.
What?
Cancel trolley problem.
Okay, but like, yeah, definitely gonna be the last question. I will be honest with you, because I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my brothers from school.
Yeah. Nice.
It doesn't
Cancel
seem
tro-
inconvenient having a person growing out of your upholstery. If you want them, have them. If not, that's your choice.
Exactly. Okay, but
Yeah.
okay, so everyone has pretty much, like, you can see my stats and everything. I may or may not have made the good or bad moral decisions, but I'm sure it's fine, right? Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Exactly.
Okay, well,
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
yeah, I do have to go though, which makes me sad because I kind of wish I played a little bit longer. I did kind of want, I wonder, like, does it ever end? Am I like close to the end or not? Okay,
Maybe you could finish it.
no, no, I'm already like, already running late and I feel bad. I have to start
Or
going.
no, a different time.
Oh yeah, a different time, definitely. Maybe like in 2 days from now or something. I hope I can do that. It's 2 days from
Yeah.
now. It's like Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So I'll try finishing this up Wednesday. I'll try streaming on Wednesday. This was a really fun game, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I hope it automatically saves like my choices and stuff, I'll be honest with you. Well, I hope you all have a lovely day. I hope, Adeline, you have a great day as well.
I hope you have a great day as well.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.